We are back on the air with Bruce Woodburn, the loan arranger, CrossCountry Mortgage. I have been in the mortgage business for 33 plus years. I have closed well over 10,000 transactions. I don't tell you that to impress you. I tell you that to impress upon you. There has been many folks before you, and there'll be many folks after you that I have helped, and I'm dying to help you and your family. I'm committed to helping you and your family. Here's what you get. People say, hey, Bruce, what's different from you than me going to my bank or my credit union or one of these national lenders that advertise on every radio station and every TV, and they're everywhere? Well, I can tell you there's a lot of differences. First of all, I'm going to tell you this much, and this is something that is kind of a, well, let's just call it a lender secret, but I don't think it should be a secret. Lenders and banks pretty much have the same rates. So when you go, I'm shopping around for rates, you might get subtle differences, but not much. Or else I'd be telling everybody that my rates were the best rates in the country. Well, the fact of the matter is my rates are pretty much the same as everybody else's rates. Now, I'm a national lender, so I have a lot of buying power. So that helps me over like a mortgage broker, and I have more flexible guidelines, which is way better than dealing with your bank or these national companies like the Rocket and so forth. Because if you are not super clean and green, then they're not for you. Okay. Now, granted, anybody that's got 20% down and an 800 credit score can go anywhere. So you could go to anywhere you wanted and get a loan. What you're going to get with me is a local business person that cares about his customer, that will be there to answer your question, that will be there for follow-up, that will be there for closing, and it's going to make sure that you have a great experience. Why? Because I'm local in the market, and I rely on my reviews that you give me. Check out my Google reviews. Check out my Zillow reviews. Check out my Yelp reviews. They're over the top. I mean, 4.9 and 5. Why would you need to go anywhere else when you have somebody in your backyard? You want to deal with national companies? Come on. Some of these national companies are just hedge funds. That's all they are. And you think that they're your friendly real estate company or your friendly mortgage company. They're not. You know, I see these bank commercials and they act like they're a Publix commercial and they're your best friend and they're going fishing with you in the backyard. It's just not true. Banks are out for one thing. Now, every business has to make a profit. Let's just be honest. We all got to make a profit. But you can make a profit and you can still give great terms and you can take great care of your customers. Isn't that ultimately what you want? Let's really just put this in a nutshell. You want everything that you need in a mortgage, I have it. You want great communication, I have it. If you're a real estate agent, I can promise you, you will never talk to a better loan officer that cares more about his real estate agents. Let's face it, my wife was a real estate agent. I started this business 30 years ago revolving around the needs of the real estate agent. Why? Because they need somebody that's accountable to them. They need somebody that's honest with them. You need to know whether you're a customer or a real estate agent or a builder that the lender is being upfront with you. Do you know how many people I talk to on a daily basis that call me and go, I was pre-approved by Chase or Wells Fargo or the Rocket or my credit union and they gave me a pre-approval and I'm supposed to close next week and they just told me that they can't do the loan. Well, why? You know why? Because I ask for more things up front. And I'm going to tell you something. It's probably the number one complaint I get from customers is they're like, boy, you asked me for a lot more than my bank did. Yeah. You know why? Because I don't want your deal to fall apart the day before closing. That's why. So why not get everything now? Let's get it all up front. Let me see your bank statements, all pages. Make sure there's no weird deposits on there. Let me see your pay stubs. Let's make sure there's no weird withdrawals out of that. Oh, yeah, I took a loan out for my company. Oh, yeah, I have child support that's taken out of my paycheck. People, loan officers for banks and these companies, they don't look at that. You know who looks at it? The underwriter. Why not have us look at that first? So my loans, I pre-approve, and then I send you to underwriting long before you go find a home. So you get me, you get great return, you get great rates, you get great service, and you get a reliable approval that's going to close smoothly and on time. That's really what you want. Safety. Safety. Safety is in numbers. I've closed over 10,000 transactions. That doesn't include all my branches. That's just my production. That's not all my other loan officers that work with me within my branch. That's my production. So that's what I do, and I still do it. How can I do that many? Because I have amazing people that are there to cater to you and your real estate agent. That's what they're there for. That's what I'm here for. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. Write that number down. Attend my classes if you're a real estate agent. I guarantee you'll learn a lot from them. Attend my classes if you are a consumer and you want to buy. I'm doing home buyer classes this month. There's several of them coming on. I've got one on the 17th that I'm doing that is a home buyer class. If I can get my notes in front of me here, I will tell you exactly when it is. But I might have to get back with you on that one. Oh, I know. Go to my website at WeBringYouHome.com. It's on my calendar page. Right now, my computer is on my radio page, and it's not pulling up my schedule, but I will get that for you. Oh, here we go. Let's see. We had one on August 5th. No agent left behind on August 8th. And I got my home buyer class that is going to be absolutely over the top amazing. All these new programs that you want to know about as homeowners, you need to get in this class. It will be at 6 o'clock at Tipsy's in Winter Park. It'll be an evening class, no kids. I'll have some food and some drinks available, but we're going to drill down and I'm going to show you how to get the very best out of buying a home. And if you want me to connect you to one of my real estate agents that will give you a rebate of 25% of their buy-side commission back to offset your closing costs and negotiate closing costs from the seller, what more can you ask for? There's no reason to not buy. And don't be one of those people that call me up and say, I'm not going to buy because interest rates are at their highest. Guess what? They're going to go higher and then they're going to go lower. So buy now. The cost of waiting is way worse than the interest rates that we're seeing right now. It's way worse. So what, the interest rates are a little bit higher? Big deal. Think about this. If you buy a home right now we'll just use $400,000 and we only get 5% appreciation, you make 20 grand per year on that house. 20 grand per year for $400,000 house. So why would you wait? Now, on the alternative, you could say, well, I'm just going to rent and wait. So you're going to wait 12 months. Guess how much rent you pay if you're renting a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house over the next 12 months and you're paying $2,100, $25,000 that goes right into the garbage. You're flushing it down the toilet. So why would we do that? Why do you want to waste your money flushing money down the toilet when you could be putting that money in your own pocket? This is where your money's going. That's right. So listen, you either get into the market now or you waste your money. So you paid rent, you paid $25,000, or you owned a home that only appreciated by 5% and you made $20,000. Which one do you want? Make 20 or spend 25 and have nothing to show for it? Okay? Now, let's just put this in perspective. We're not getting 5% appreciation right now. That's the news. We're getting 15. We're not getting 22 like we did last year, and 23 like we did the year before, and 19 like the year before. We're getting right at 15% year to date in this area right now. So if you bought a $400,000 house, you wouldn't make 20. You wouldn't make 40. You'd make 50. So why not make 50 instead of spend 25? It's a no-brainer. 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. I'm the loan arranger. I'm here to make sure that you've got a great experience when it comes to getting a mortgage. I will not only take care of your mortgage, but I'll connect you with a great real estate agent that is going to help you with offsetting costs. And then we'll combine that with Hometown Heroes. And if you're not familiar with Hometown Heroes, get in touch with me. I am an expert at this, and my team is an expert at it. So if you are in law enforcement, first responder, educator, healthcare worker, any one of those that are certified in that industry, get those people to me now. I can help them. And listen, So what? Interest rates are up. We're going to refinance everybody anyway. As soon as rates go back to 4.5%, everybody's going to get a refi. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. You're going to make money in real estate. It's the way I've made the most money. 407-706-3313. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Check out my website. Look at my classes. Apply online. Send your friends to me. Send anybody to me that's renting right now. And I promise, with kid gloves, I will do everything I can to help them achieve home ownership. Listen, there's no such thing as a rich renter. You and I both know it. And if you're a homeowner, help somebody that's not. If you are a parent or grandparent that has adult children that are renting, I'm going to tell you something. Rents keep going up. Guess where they're moving back to? I know you're saying, no way, they're not moving in with me. Yeah, they are. They got a cat and 2 dogs, and they got 3 children. And you want them moving back in with you? Heck no, you don't want them moving back in with you. So listen, here's the reality of it all. You are going to end up probably leaving your children and grandchildren some money. But here's what they're going to do with your money when you're dead. They're going to go buy a Harley Davidson, a Boston Whaler, an 80-inch screen TV with your retirement money. That's right. I'm just going to tell you what they're going to do. I see it all the time. And if you don't specify and give people money in advance, you want your children to bicker and fight after you're dead, it separates families like crazy. So you should have a will and trust in place. But why not give them the gift of home ownership now? You can give them a gift. I'll show you how to do it. Now, don't just hand them money. Don't just give them a check. I will show you, because there's a process for a mortgage on gifting money. But I can show you how to do that. Why wouldn't you give your grandchildren, if you're going to give each of your grandchildren 5-10 grand when you're dead, why not just set it up right now? I set up my trust so my children have to use a portion of what money they inherit to buy real estate. Because I made a ton of money in real estate. And I'm a 10th grade dropout. I don't have a high education. I quit school in the 10th grade. I was orphaned at 15 years old by my mom. My dad passed away just as I turned 16. I had no money. I was in trouble. I was in financial trouble. I couldn't feed my dog. I couldn't feed me. I had nowhere to live. I spent birthdays and Christmas by myself. I had no money. Zero money. Negative zero money. I know what it's like. I can empathize with it. But then I got my crap together because I knew that my dead parents would be disappointed if I didn't do something with my life. And as a 10th grade dropout, I quit school after they died. I just quit school. And then I never went back. And I had to figure out how to make it happen. And if I can do it, you can do it. And I can show you that although I make a handsome living at helping people with financing, I've made all my wealth in real estate. And I don't get any better deal than you do. I'm buying properties the same as you are. 407-706-3313. Stop the bleeding. Stop the renting. Let's get back into home ownership. Help your family member. Don't wait till you're dead for them to needlessly spend your money. Help them right now. I will show you how to do it. I have programs for all kinds of buyers. If you are a jumbo buyer, if you're a doctor, you want special loans. If you want 3% down jumbo, you want construction perm loans, you want rehab loans, you want first-time home buyer loans, you want, I got it all. I just have everything. Why not come to a one-stop shop that will also connect you with a real estate agent that will put money back in your pocket to offset your closing costs? Why would you go anywhere else when you have somebody that's connected? I get nothing for that referral. I'm going to tell you that right now. Zero. No money for that referral. It's all for you. My customer, my client that will end up being my friend and coming to my house for cookies and milk with Santa at Christmas time. I'm the Lone Ranger, Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. I'll be back in 5 minutes, but please save my phone number. It's 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. Stay tuned. I got some really great stuff to wrap this show up with.